So you're in a lobby on your favorite game and people are talking in the chat and they're asking people's ages, their location, and you tell them your age. And then you hear a gasp and then you hear the trolling. Oh, you're too old to play games. Oh, get out of here, grandpa. Get out of here, grandma. We've heard it all before. Get out of here, boomer. But that doesn't mean you stop playing games because of some childish comments. And I get a lot of it, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. But sometimes it does get a little bit on the ear. I want to just say that it is okay to be in your 40s, 30s, late 20s, and 50s and beyond and still play games. There's no problem with that at all. Problem is the stigmata with gaming. As I'm a Gen Xer, I know that growing up in that day and age, gaming was still relatively new. I was growing up in the 80s and sort of gaming itself got big in the late 70s and early to mid 80s and 90s and beyond, obviously. The previous generation didn't have that. Children who were growing up were playing games like the Atari, go to the arcade parlors, play video games. And I was part of that generation, still am. Very proud to be a Gen Xer and a gamer. But our parents didn't understand what gaming was. They were a complete different generation. And they didn't understand it. But they, for the most part, a lot of parents would get involved playing games with their kids. I grew up playing the Atari and playing Space Invaders, Asteroids, Missile Command. I also had a Super Nintendo. And I was very lucky to play those games and hang out with my friends who would be considered geeks and nerds back then. But now that is a trend. Like, it's cool to be a nerd. It's cool to be a geek. Back then it wasn't. Growing up, if you was a geek or a nerd, you was frowned upon, looked upon by the jocks and the popular people. But now being a nerd and being a geek is is cool. You're the cool kids. Back then in the 80s, that was not a cool thing. You did not say that, hey, you was into computers or gaming and stuff like that. It was frowned upon. And if you was a jock or into sports, you wouldn't dare tell people that you'd play Mario on the weekends. So I think now that I'm streaming and gaming in my 50s, I'm going to be 52 this weekend. You'd think that stigma would be gone, but it's still alive and well. There's a lot of people who don't understand about why we game or why do we do it. It's something to pass the time. It's something to take your mind off things. It's something that you enjoy doing. It's no different from maybe people who read books or enjoying their own favorite TV program, doing sports. It's no different. There's no difference. It's what you like doing in your pastime. It is not a waste of time. It's your time. And you spend that time how you want it. It's a thing that we love doing. As a Gen X gamer, I love playing games. And of course, I watch movies and shows and I go out and stuff as well. I have a social life. But for some reason, some people will still frown upon that and find it weird that we game. Oh, you're too old to game. Why are you gaming? They consider it weird. And they consider it for being for children. Now, maybe those people who were growing up didn't really have many video games or didn't play video games or more into sports and stuff like that. That's fine. That's their thing. And if they don't understand, they don't understand. And it's a real shame. But you shouldn't criticize people for doing something they like doing. It's their pastime. It'd be like someone criticizing you for watching sports. I'm sure people do that as well. Criticize people, you're watching sports, blah, 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 waste of time. You could do that as well, but we don't. We choose not to. But don't critique people about what they do and what they love doing. And also about their age too. I mean, I stream also, and I'm very surprised at how many people will come in and say like, oh, you're too old to play this game. There's no age limit on gaming. If you want to play video games, you should be able to play video games. But for some reason, it's embedded in their heads. I know they're just trolls, but there's some people who aren't trolls at all. They just legit don't understand. If they don't understand, they don't understand. And, don't waste your time or your breath trying to explain it to them. Just as long as you're happy. And I have some really great friends who are around the similar age groups as me, and we play together, we game together, we talk about stuff. And trying to find that group of people around that era of age group is really, really good and rewarding. And I also play with younger people. I play with people who are in their early 20s, and I have fun with them too. And they are really, really understanding good people. And I also play with people who are in their 30s, their 40s, their 50s, and even beyond that. Don't feel bad for being a gamer. Even if you're a millennial or a Gen Xer or an older Gen Zer, doesn't matter. You can play those games, enjoy your games, enjoy your time. Don't let people hate on you for what you love doing. Either way, I'd love to hear your comments and your thoughts on this. And as if you've stuck around this long enough for watching this video, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. And I would love to hear comments. So comment down below and let the Wombat know. And I will see you on the next video.